Hi everyone. Today I wanted to do a small short favorites video. Basically the products that I really used in the 2 months pretty much that I haven't really filmed anything, but I did kind of I did saved my promise to myself and used makeup. Not as much as I wanted. Again, I have a way to go, but I still played a little bit, and when I got the chance and, well, probably the motivation, I should say, I used, and I'm happy about it. So I don't think I will do it in any particular order, but I will try, I guess. I will start with this lip balm of, oh my god, what is the company? Superfluid. I never heard about this company. I just saw it one day on Beauty Bay. They had a set of a lip balm, a primer, and an eye cream, I think. And I was intrigued, and it wasn't too expensive, and I bought it, and I am very pleasantly surprised. I don't know what I said there with this lip balm. It's really nice. It's kind of cooling. It's this, I will not show you it because it's kind of disgusting, but because of me, not because of the product. But it's comes clear in this dome shape. It's kind of hard to apply, but because it's a lip balm and, you know, I don't really care about the lines, it didn't really matter. But I really like it. I think it moisturizes my lips. It's not super hydrating. I usually use it during the day and not the night, because in the night I will usually put something a little more powerful, because my lips tend to be dry. I don't really know why. I mean, I know why, because when the weather is dry, when the weather is cold, and when I don't drink enough water, it usually happens. So it's actually it's actually easy science. So I don't know why I'm surprised every time, but I am. And the next thing I will talk about is probably actually the last step of my makeup routine, but still, it's this La Roche-Posay sunscreen mist. I'm sorry, I don't know, there's words that are really hard for me to pronounce. I'm sorry for making a lot of faces. Sometimes I just catch myself on the camera and I'm like, what am I doing? But then I have a fun time watching myself doing like weird faces, so I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, La Roche-Posay sunscreen mist. I love it. It's kind of expensive for the amount that you get, because you get really little, and when you use a sunscreen mist, especially if it's the only source of sunscreen that you use a lot of sunscreen. I usually try to have a sunscreen on my face and then use it for, I don't know, parts that I might miss and stuff. But it's actually a high SPF. It's 50 SPF, which is great. But again, you need to use so much for your face, especially if you have a big old face, which I do have. So yeah, but I love it and I find it worth it. So yeah. The next things is 2 primers. Whoa, why? I'm sorry. I'm sometimes having a hard time with myself with the way I pronounce stuff, and then I kind of speak to myself. I'm like, whoa, what did I do there, or stuff like that. And I'm not editing my videos at the moment. I don't know, because I'm still unexperienced in that. But also, I kind of like when there's a flow, you know, when there's no cuts, and but then you see the weird stuff, I would say. So again, apologies for that. Now I will speak about primers. I will start with the Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. pollution and blue light defense. Now, I'll be quite honest with you all. I think blue light defense is kind of bullshit. I don't think it actually does anything. And if it does, it's so minimal. So believe me, I didn't buy it for that. But I just heard really good reviews about this primer. It says it's a weightless cooling mousse that refreshes skin and helps defend against pollution and blue light rays, creates an ultra smooth canvas for flawless makeup application, perfect for all skin types, vegan, free of parabens, gluten, mineral oil, fragrance, talc, sulfates, and phthalates. I'm not sure I said it right. In short, it's a good product, and I really do like Cover FX, like the company, and I like the fact that it's, you know, vegan and cruelty free, and doesn't have any harsh chemicals in it. I actually don't find it moussey, the texture is not really moussey, so I'm surprised I said it. But it is weightless and cooling, and it is refreshing. It's really nice on the hot days, and we already have it here some hot days, so I kind of enjoy it. Again, I have a specific favorite primer that I don't think any primer will ever be close to, although the other primer I have here is kind of close. I was really pleasantly surprised from it, and I really like it. This one, I like it because it's refreshing, and on the morning it's really nice to put, and I do find that my makeup lasts more with it. I mean, I'm a primer girl, you know. I put primer every time pretty much that I put makeup. I have been using primer, I want to say, since middle school probably, and my favorite primer, I think I found it at like middle school, high school, and it's a love affair ever since. So yeah, I like it, and I will be keeping using it until I will finish it. It's in my project pan, and I'm happy about it. The next one is this IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Primer Plus Oil-Free Makeup Gripping Base and Pore Refiner Hydrator. What does it say on the back? Nothing importante. It's pore refiner and hydrator, and those things are kind of important to me. I mean, I talk about the fact that my skin have been changing throughout the recent months a lot because of some physical health problems that I had that made my skin be really dry, which is something that I never used to had to deal with. But then now it kind of came back to what it was. I would call it combination to oily, pretty much. And I really like how it works on my skin. It doesn't make the dry patches that I have be more defined. I don't necessarily see a lot of changes to my pores, but I'll be honest, not a lot of primers do anything to my pores because, well, my pores like to fight back, I would say. They don't like when I try to cover them, and I'm okay with it. I made my peace with it, so I'm not mad, and I really like this primer. I think it makes my skin looks alive, more perfected, not perfect, but perfected, and it does what it wants to do. It keeps my makeup on all day, makes it look good, and I'm very happy about it. Usually I will put both of primers on top of some kind of moisturizer, or like moisturizer with an SPF. I will put a moisturizer and then I will wait like half an hour maybe, and then I will put a primer. Just things that I'm trying to make my skin looks better in general, not necessarily even with makeup. Like sometimes I'm putting moisturizer and then primer sometimes with concealer and sometimes even with nothing, and just to keep my skin looking a little bit better, making myself feel like a little bit more put together. And yeah, I'm happy about that. But if I do use some kind of a foundation, or more likely like a skin tint or a tinted moisturizer or a concealer, it will be this beautiful duo. It's the Pretty Fresh line from Colourpop. It's the Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer and Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I have, I think, both in medium 10. Wait. I have medium 10 and in the moisturizer, and the concealer is medium 85N. And I really like them. They do what I need them to do. They cover, but not cover too much. Listen, they still kind of look like makeup, because guess what? They are makeup. I mean, I left the idea of, you know, putting makeup and then hoping it will not look like makeup in the past, because it's just not gonna happen, especially with my skin. I have a lot of texture here. I have a lot of bumps, and you know, it is what it is. And this just makes me feel a little bit more confident when I need it. Again, I don't use it all the time, but I do love them. I do find it a little bit weird that, like, this one is a little more neutral, is a little bit more, even a little gray toned, and this one is a way warmer. But together they work really well on my face, and they kind of balance it out. I have such weird tones to my skin. I have yellow, I have pink, I have gray, I have all of the above, and I kind of struggle sometimes with color match and shade match to my skin. So it's nice when some things kind of work together and I don't need to do a lot for it. The next product is something that I actually talked about, I think, before. I mean, I think I talked most of the products here, because most are in some kind of a project pan or something like that. This one is the Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder from Jouer in medium. I love it. It does what it says. Doesn't make me, like, my skin look super cakey. Doesn't make my under eyes look super crepey and, I don't know, textured. Do what it says. I truly love it. And the next thing is this blush from MAC. It's in Au Naturel, I think. So Natural Glow Play Blush. I love the Glow Play blushes. I think I have most of them. I really do love them, although I'm not purchasing from MAC anymore, even when I will finish my no buy year. But when I will finish all the blushes, or which more likely will happen, the fact that because I bought most of them, they will go bad before I have the chance to use up all of them. But still, I truly love them. I love the formula. I think it's amazing for all skin types, but especially for like combination oily. It's so pretty. I love it. Sorry. Okay, next is this trio of, how would I call it, eyeshadow bases. The Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Cream Liquid Shade Eyeshadow. Oh yeah, it's cream liquid eyeshadow. It doesn't say it's a base one. Okay. And the Wonder Cloud by Rimmel All Day Wear Soft Shadow. I have in Spiced Petal and sorry. And Misty Mauve. And this one, the Wet n Wild one, I have in Party in My Hands. I love them. I love the Wet n Wild ones so much, and I think they're discontinued, which breaking my heart. I love them so much. They are so easy. They are one and done eyeshadow, and I truly love them as a base, as a standalone. They are great. And the Rimmel one, the Rimmel's ones are a bit more sheer, bit more wash of color, but I love them as well. They are exactly what I want in most days when I literally just want a little wash of color on my eyes. And then if I'm going somewhere or just wanted to add something, I can build it up. If I want to use this one, I can build it up, or I can build on it with other shadows. Love, 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 love it. Next is this beautiful mascara, which is such a beautiful one. It's not the one that I'm wearing right now. The one that I'm wearing right now I kind of hate, and I kind of just want to get through with. It's the Iconic London one. I love, 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 love the brush so much, but the formula inside, I don't know, it just doesn't agree with me. It clumps and doesn't stay on my lashes. A moment of silence for that. But and this one I really, really like. I don't know if I will purchase it again because I have a lot of mascaras to go through, but I will definitely make a mental note for me to remember that I like it, and it's really good. And I like the Honest Beauty company in general and a lot of their products. So yeah, very good find. The next two are these two lip glosses, which I adore. Now the first one, I don't know if I should say like trigger warning, but it looks kind of gross. But I promise it's still good and I love it. It's the lip oil from Kosas, the sheer one, even though it doesn't look so sheer, and I don't remember if I bought it sheer or it was this color. And it's called Jellyfish, and I really, really like it. I love the smell, I love the texture. It really does help my lips when they are in a need and I don't want to put a lip balm and I want to feel a little more, you know, a little more classy, and to put some kind of a lip oil or lip gloss. Really, really like it. And I love my other ones, but this is like the easy one to just throw on the lips and go on with my day. This one was a surprise. I will be honest, a lot of the Laura Lee stuff were a surprise for me. I really want to do a video with the Laura Lee stuff. Let me know if you were interested in that, but even if nobody says anything, I will probably still do one, because I have a few. I have the pastel palette and I have a few of the lip products, which I guess is not a lot. Maybe I don't want to buy, you know, the blush palette for this video, you know, to ask someone or to use some kind of return money or some kind of points on my credit cards for it. So I probably will not do that. I'll just use what I have, but I really like what I have. And this one is a lip gloss in Strawberry Sky. Yeah, it's from the same collection of the palette, and I fucking love it. The smell is great, the texture is great. I love it. I think she have really nice products. I think she puts effort to them and to the collections, and I'm really excited to see what she will do. I really am. And that's it. That's my small makeup favorites video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!